I'm not going to do anything about that because obviously I'm not opening this body up on this model. It's way too, it's really nice and too firm to detail to do anything to it. If anyone needs me to fix it, if I need anything fixing done to this model, my Class 43, I will take it to another general modeler trained enthusiast to do it for me, because I wouldn't trust myself to open this model up and doing anything to it, because there's a small chance I could break something or do something to it, and I really don't want to do that to this train. And for the second part, this train was a special thing to my heart when I was growing up, because we went to Scotland one day, up on the Penley, and we came back on the South Wales coast, south west coast, main line. We went on the GNER southwest coast main line trains. These what these land on, and we travelled on one of these. I made a friend on that train on the way back. So yeah, I did like the Pendolino too. I'm hoping to get a really new version of the Pendolino, the original one. I'm gonna get a new motor car for the Triumph Employer, maybe another coach to make a 4 car set, but I'm gonna get a 6 car carriages for the GMR Class 43 at some point. But the only thing that slightly bothers me about this train, not so much the train, but it's what's stuck inside of it, is the a bit of polystyrene stuck inside the window, and that's slightly annoying because that's going to be annoying all day. So there's actual cab detailing inside the cab, and I don't know if the phone's going to pick it up, but I'm going to try my best to show you. There we go. Can the cab detail show me? I could probably tip it to the side of you with the... I'm not entirely sure if I'm not very good with close-up detail with the phone before, but I'm going to try my best holding this nice and gently and see if the cab detail will show you. Just show you the detail in the cab. But there's quite a lot in there, can you see it? See all those instrument panels and the wiper and everything else? That white dot there is actually polystyrene stuck inside the actual train. That's not to do on the outside. It would be easier if it was on the outside. I can just grab that very gently. And that is an actual wiper right there. It doesn't wipe the windows or anything, but if it did, wow. And you just add a little, I think what a Hornby need to do, you listen to Hornby, you need to get some of those washer things like you do on cars and the real trains. They basically wash up and they wipe the window with actual washing fluid on the window, and this wiper wipes all the little dirt and debris off the window while it's travelling around on your layout. That'd be kind of cool, but I don't know if Hornby would do that yet. They should ought to with these trains, because that will add to the detail really coolly. I think they'll have to digital it to be able to do that. But see the horns and all the little light clusters, and there's a speedometer thing, which is this one here, and that is the name right there. I'm going to see if the phone will pick it up. It should look better than on the camera apparently. There we go. And there's the GMER logo. So you can see all the light clusters, can't you? Pretty cool. Now I'm being really careful where I put my hands, because there's so much detail on this logo. It's incredible. But she's so heavy as well. But that is probably that's the motor in there, and it's driving 2 flywheels, and she left a little bit of cab detail to see inside the cab, which is kind of cool. All we're missing is kind of phone. Focus on the high warning sign. It's not going to do that, is it? It did on the back for a short time then. And then the destination board and the detail to the corridors for the carriages. But pretty cool, isn't it? It's all-wheel drive as well, I forgot to mention that. So all-wheel drive, these wheels are powered, these wheels are powered, these wheels are powered, these wheels are powered. So it's all-wheel drive. And it is pretty cool. Quality, the running performance is spot on, it's 10 out of 10. Runs forwards and backwards with lights. It's got cab lights, it's got directional and tail lights on both units. Overall it's pretty cool, but the bizarre thing to this loco is there's mine is odd, strange thing, which is unusual. It's not on the train itself, it's on the carriage actually. One of the carriages has got buffers on it, which is really strange. I'm assuming that's something maybe a company had done or someone did to it, but it's really strange to have that on a loco like this. Something that's really worth 300 quid for a loco like this. Now I'm going to be really careful to hold her because she is one of my personal favourites locos, DMUs go, and obviously having fortunate to have one, and I've been wanting one for so many years, but they've been so expensive to be able to afford one. I've been lucky this Christmas, last Christmas just gone, to actually buy one, which is quite cool. So since I got my hands on one, I took another opportunity to actually, and it was a set, so the dummy car came with it. If you're looking for the GMER one or cross country one, you can get the Virgin Voyager in cross country, I think, which is made by Batman. Hornby do not make the 225 set. They do make the Class 90 or the Class 81 set, which can come in many deliveries. But I don't know, this one's quite a cool one for me. Again, all these are powered, not pardon me, got indigestion. Let's try that again. Powered wheels, because obviously they're picking up the lights for the directionals and tail lights. Again, this has got cab light inside the interior, but see this one's gone. Again, it's got opening doors. I don't know if I can actually put my finger into it. Sounds a bit weird. I'm being so careful pushing it because it's on the spring, and you push it too far, it will probably dismantle the door, and I don't want to do that. So there's the name of the train again, and you can see in the grill on that one. Hello. You can see it's right through, because in the other one you can't see as well because the motor is covering that area. And there's the number. You can see all the detail though. There is text there, and I don't know if the phone's going to pick that text out, but if it does, that would be quite cool. But you can see the underside detail, just all that going along the bogies, and then you've got all the underside carriage detail. I mean, let me have a look at this. There's like these gas cylinders things underneath the train. It's really quite cool. There's another loco I want to show you. Overall, I gave this one a 10 out of 10. The running performance is good, detail's good, lights, directional lights and tail lights are good. But it's all good overall, locos. I'm going to show you one more train for tonight. And I'm going to show you all of them because I've got quite a few different trains, but I'm going to show you one more, which is this one. We've got the Dash 8 Batman, or I would assume it's Batman's model. I'm trying to be careful the way I hold her because this one again, it's not as expensive, but again, it's pretty expensive. Especially, you have to think how expensive you have to keep replacing something to make it work, to fit in with the detail. It's really quite incredible. And you've got a massive handrail going right around the cab, over around the cab, and then back round towards where the livery is. And then I also want to point out there is lights. These two lights up and these boards light up, as well as those two at the front. But you also can see there's lights on this end as well as running number. So it's pretty cool, but it is quite. So you've got 30. You got 3051. That's the running number for this loco. I'm assuming that's the shed number at the front, just there. But yeah, the phone does quite well for detail. But there you go. And there's the name for the actual model, probably who makes it. It's pretty cool, isn't it? Running performance is a little bit scattery. Once it's been oiled and runned in for a little while, she's really smooth. But I think she's got similar mechanism as the Flying 31 has, but she does have an extra detail to it. I mean, you can't have working in the bands, but some locos do have working fans. But again, I kind of like working fans on the more expensive locos. But detail is pretty good. You got a weird coupling system there. I don't know, is that the Roco Type 2? That one? Let me know in the comments below, guys, because I'm not sure. I'm still learning my detail and basics history about trains, really. I've still got many things to focus on as a YouTuber. I've been on YouTube for nearly 7 years and I've still got a lot to learn. I'm going to adjust the camera a little bit. Well, I've got to be careful how much I'm adjusting on this tripod, because the tripod's pretty old and it needs replacing. And the phone will only hold in so much. But I have got myself a drink too for today's video, because it's going to be a long one. So, pretty cool. Running performance, wow. She's, as I said, she's a bit rough, but she does run. Some nights she can run better than other nights. So yeah, overall probably about 7 out of 10. But overall, guys, I got quite a collection of variety of trains. Some I'm going to be rebuilding. I'm going to take them to the train shop and get them rebuilt. The Triumph 41, the Triumph 47, Hornby Class 47 is going to be a rebuild. The King Henry III is going to get rebuilt. I got a shame I had to put my Flying Scotsman to a repair shop, to a train shop, to get it refixed. I'm going to get the Triumph Blue Pullman server up and running again soon. And also looking to get a new a newer version of the Triumph, not the Hornby Class 90 in the Swallow livery, Class 90 set, which I still got 2 coaches for it, but obviously I haven't got the third one because it died. So I'm going to get a new Interswallow livery Class 90 for the Hornby set. So I'm going to get a new electric DMU. I'm going to get a couple of more DMUs by Batman. The 170 is going to make a return. The Hornby Olympic 2012 train set was going to make a return. There's going to be the new. There's going to be. I'm trying to think of it. What's that green one on 158? I can't remember the name of the livery on that one. Is it Aviva trains? Could be Aviva. But I'm going to get a new version of 158 2-car DMU